Thank you for inviting me here today to talk about the power of a pause. When a former criminal and gang leader comes at you at full force, you might have reason to want to pause and maybe look for your closest exit. But in this case, that former person was my coaching client, David. And he was coming at me with his arms spread, big hug. Ann, I can't believe it works. This stuff you're teaching me is really working. And this, my friends, made my heart sing. David, because of his storied past, did not have the best relationship with law enforcement, criminal justice system, the judicial system in general. The problem is that David is now a criminal defense attorney and the founder of a nonprofit focused on eliminating recidivism. So who do you think David needs to influence and build relationships with every single day? Those very people who trigger him, and in his words, that he typically wants to punch in the throat. So David and I had begun working a few months before, and I had introduced him to the concept of the power of a pause, which I outline in my forthcoming book, The Endurance Leader. And what I helped David understand about the power of a pause is that it's not just about counting to 10. It's about unhooking yourself from the past, which is what is creating that trigger in the first place, and giving yourself the moment to choose for your future. And David had been working on this. We had been talking about it. He had been reflecting on it. And the day before, he had been in court, and opposing counsel had said something that triggered him. And in his pause, and in his words, 4 seconds, not 10, 4 seconds was all he needed to say no. That's the old David. I am the new David. And actually, he says, I am David 2.0. And I will respond out of my fullest and best self. And in that 4 seconds, he was able to pull himself to his fullest height, deliver a very powerful closing argument, and win the case for his client. The power of a pause can make all the difference in whether or not you remain a victim to your past or the agent of your future.